Ever blurted out your deepest, darkest secret in your sleep? Or perhaps you've heard someone else do it. Welcome to the intriguing realm of sleep talking, also known as somniloquy. This phenomenon is a type of parasomnia, an abnormal behavior that takes place during sleep. It's more common than you might think, with nearly half of all children and about 5% of adults experiencing it at some point. Talking can range from simple, meaningless sounds to full, complex sentences. A world full of bizarre stories and unique experiences. In this video, we're going to explore some of these personal narratives of sleep talking, funny and harmless chatter to more serious instances that have had a profound influence on people's lives and mental health. We'll also offer insights on coping mechanisms and the support available for those affected. Let's dive into this fascinating world of sleep communication. Imagine waking up to find out you've been holding a conversation in your sleep. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Picture this. Lisa, a 20-something college student, woke up one day to her roommate laughing hysterically. Turns out, Lisa had been arguing in her sleep about whether pineapples belonged on pizza. She was mortified at first, but eventually it became a running joke among her friends. Although it made for a good laugh, Lisa did find herself feeling slightly anxious about what else she might reveal in her sleep. Then there's the story of Mark, a middle-aged corporate worker. He discovered his sleep-talking habit when his wife pointed it out. She'd often wake up to Mark muttering about work deadlines, conference calls, and client meetings. This realization was a wake-up call for Mark, prompting him to address his work stress, which was clearly spilling over into his sleep. Sleep talking can also be a source of amusement, like in the case of Sarah, a mom of two. Her kids found it hilarious when she'd sleep talk about random things like unicorns or her high school algebra teacher. Sarah took it in stride, turning it into an opportunity for family bonding. They would often share a laugh over breakfast about her latest sleep talking episode. However, for others, sleep talking can be more disconcerting. Consider James, a retired military officer. His sleep-talking episodes often consisted of him reliving intense moments from his service days. It was a jarring experience for him and his partner, leading to discussions about seeking professional help to address possible post-traumatic stress. From these stories, it's clear that sleep-talking can have a wide range of impacts, depending on the person and their life circumstances. It can be a source of comedy, a cause for concern, or even an unexpected catalyst for change. From hilarious to downright bewildering sleep-talking experiences can indeed run the gamut. Now, we've heard some stories, but what does sleep-talking mean for the people living with it? To answer this question, we need to delve into the deeper effects of this nocturnal habit. Sleep-talking, though often harmless and amusing, can have a significant impact on people's lives, particularly if it's frequent and disruptive. It can affect not only the person who talks in their sleep, but also those around them. Think about it. You're sharing a room with a sleep talker. One minute you're in deep slumber and the next, you're jerked awake by a sudden outburst. Such interruptions can lead to a lack of sleep, which we all know can have serious consequences on our physical health and mental well-being. Now let's put ourselves in the shoes of the sleep talker. Imagine waking up to find your partner, roommate, or family member looking at you in confusion or amusement, recounting your midnight monologues. It could be embarrassing, couldn't it? The fear of what you might say while asleep can lead to anxiety, stress, and even sleep deprivation. Then there's the impact on relationships. What if you say something you didn't intend to, revealing a secret or expressing a hidden sentiment? It can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, straining relationships with those you care about. Further, the psychological impact on the sleep talker can be profound. The uncertainty of not knowing what they might utter in their sleep can result in heightened stress levels and even feelings of vulnerability and loss of control. And let's not forget the potential impact on mental health. The fear, anxiety, and stress associated with sleep talking can exacerbate existing mental health issues or contribute to the development of new ones. In essence, sleep talking, though often brushed aside as a quirky sleep habit, has a far-reaching impact that extends beyond the nocturnal hours. It can affect our relationships, physical health, mental well-being, and overall quality of life. As we can now see, sleep talking is not just about funny noises in the night. It can have a profound impact on people's lives. But what do the experts say about sleep talking? We've had the chance to speak with some of the leading minds in the field of sleep studies and psychology. Their insights provide a fascinating perspective on this nocturnal chatter. Dr. Jane McAllister, a renowned sleep specialist, explains that sleep talking, medically known as somniloquy, is a sleep disorder defined as talking during sleep without being aware of it. Sleep talking can occur during any stage of sleep, she says. but it's most likely to be comprehensible to a bed partner during REM sleep, when the brain is most active. On the other hand, Dr. Alex Thompson, a distinguished psychologist, highlights the potential connection between sleep talking and our mental health. He notes, sleep talking doesn't necessarily indicate a psychological issue, but it can sometimes be a symptom of stress, anxiety, or other mental health conditions. Dr. Thompson continues, if the sleep talker is consistently speaking about specific worries or fears, it could be indicative of their subconscious concerns. However, it's important to remember that not all sleep talking is meaningful or reflective of deeper issues. Shedding light on why sleep talking occurs, Dr. McAllister adds, it's often genetic. If your parents or siblings talk in their sleep, there's a good chance you might too. Certain medications and alcohol can also trigger sleep talking. Dr. Thompson reassures us that while sleep talking might be disconcerting for those who experience it or their loved ones, it's usually harmless. For most people, it's sporadic and doesn't cause any serious issues. However, if it becomes frequent or is accompanied by other sleep disturbances, it's best to seek professional help. Dr. McAllister concurs, if sleep talking is causing distress or leading to sleep deprivation, it's critical to consult a healthcare provider. They can help identify any underlying issues and provide suitable treatment options. So, sleep talking can be a window to our subconscious, giving us insights we might not have otherwise. So we've heard the stories and the experts, but how do we cope with sleep talking? Well, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of answer, but let's dive into some strategies that could help. Firstly, lifestyle changes can make a significant impact. It's no secret that our daily habits influence our sleep patterns. So if you're a sleep talker, it may be worthwhile to consider adjusting your routine. This could mean prioritizing a regular sleep schedule, cutting back on caffeine or alcohol, or even incorporating stress management techniques like yoga or meditation into your day. Now, we're not saying these changes will magically silence your nocturnal chit-chat, but they can help promote deeper, more restful sleep, which might just lessen the frequency of your sleep-talking episodes. Secondly, let's talk about medical options. In some cases, sleep talking may be a symptom of an underlying sleep disorder, like sleep apnea or REM sleep behavior disorder. If you suspect this might be the case, it's essential to seek professional advice. A sleep specialist can provide a proper diagnosis and treatment plan, which could include medication or therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy. And finally, let's not underestimate the power of support from loved ones. If you're a sleep talker, it can feel isolating, even embarrassing at times. But remember, you're not alone. There are countless others out there navigating the same uncharted waters of sleep talking. So reach out, share your experiences, open up about your fears. You'd be surprised at the comfort and understanding you can find in shared experiences. Whether it's through online support groups or simply having a heart-to-heart with a close friend, never underestimate the power of a listening ear and an understanding heart. So, there you have it. Coping strategies for sleep talking that range from lifestyle adjustments, exploring medical options, to seeking support from loved ones. It's not an exhaustive list, but hopefully it's a starting point to help you navigate this journey. Remember, every challenge can be managed with the right approach and support. So, there we have it. A deep dive into the world of sleep talking. We've journeyed together through the night, exploring personal stories that have given us a first-hand glimpse into the mysterious realm of sleep chatter. From humorous anecdotes to tales that tug at our heartstrings, we've seen how this intriguing phenomenon can impact lives in profound ways. We've learned from experts about the science behind sleep talking, shedding light on why it happens and what it might mean. And we've taken a closer look at coping strategies, offering hope and support to those who are navigating this unique challenge. Remember, sleep talking isn't just about those midnight confessions or nonsensical ramblings. It's a complex interplay of the conscious and subconscious mind, a fascinating testament to the untapped depths of our brain's potential. Next time you hear someone talking in their sleep, remember it's more than just random chatter. It's a complex phenomenon that touches lives in unexpected ways. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of sleep talking. We want to hear from you. Do you or someone you know talk in their sleep? What's the funniest or most profound thing you've heard? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We've got plenty more fascinating topics to explore, and we don't want you to miss out. Remember, your subscription and comments not only help us grow, but they also help us understand what you're interested in learning about. So hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts, and join us on the next adventure. Until then, sweet dreams and happy chatting.